is it?
So hi,
And if I can't make a great deal, then
so
we're gonna terminate
hi.
NAFTA and we're gonna
I
create
just
new deals. We're gonna have
accidentally
trade.
It is
ended
a
my video.
word,
So hi.
but it is fucked up and weird. Uno makes a cameo. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's really funny. So hope you guys like it. Please go check it out. I'll put a link right at the top of the description below. It is on my channel, Shane Dawson TV, and go show it some love. And if you want more videos like that, please go give it a
Watching
thumbs up.
Shane Dawson
And
TV.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, today we're going to be talking about something that you've been wanting me to talk about.
No one wants you to talk about Killer Clowns, but I'm still gonna watch it. Just because I'm scared of them doesn't mean I'm scared.
Yes, today we're going to be talking about Killer Clowns.
Yes. Yeah,
Most of you guys know Killer Clowns.
me and him are the same. We both hate it. Me and him are the same. We both hate Killer Clowns. Everyone.
Which brings us to today. I'm going to be giving you guys a few conspiracy theories on why people think killer clowns are taking over. So first, let me break it down and explain what the fuck is going on. So it all started on August 19th in Greensville County, South Carolina. A woman said that her son saw clowns whispering and making weird noises in the middle of the woods. She went to check it out, and she saw 3 clowns standing in the woods flashing green lasers. When she tried to get their attention, they ran away. Now these woods are located behind an apartment building, and a lot of kids in the apartments say that the clowns will come out of the woods and try to lure them into the woods with money. And this wasn't just a rumor or a prank, this became headline news. Check it out.
Clowns hidden through the trees.
There was kids running in the woods telling the kids that they had candy and they would give it to them if they came down.
So then this spread farther than South Carolina. Killer clowns started popping up all around the country. In Ohio, there was a 14-year-old boy waiting for the school bus when a clown ran up to him with a knife and chased him down the street. Luckily, the kid picked up a rock and threw it at the clown, and the clown ran away. But still, what the fuck? Then there were sightings of clowns who would just stand underneath the street lamp and stare at you and wave as you walk by. There were even clowns hiding outside of fast food restaurants waiting for kids. But this next one is probably the scariest of them all. So this happened in Texas on October 10th at 2:30 a.m. One morning, a man woke up and noticed that the gate to his house was open. So he checked the security footage from the night before, and what he saw was terrifying. He saw a clown with a large butcher knife trying to break into his house. Check out the footage.
That President Obama inherited. It was a real touch and go situation. I was in the Senate before I became Secretary of State.
Now, he couldn't get into the front door, so he walked around to the side, opened up the gate, and tried to get to the side door.
The Bush administration team was because of what was happening to the economy. I personally believe that the steps that President Obama took saved the economy. He doesn't get the credit he deserves for taking some very hard.
Then he walked around the backyard and tried to get into the back door.
So now we've dug
I'm already
ourselves
scared.
out of it. We're standing, but we're not yet running. So what I am proposing is that
That
we
pot, Mom,
invest
the blue
in the
pot.
cloud and the ground up. No, it's not done.
Where do you want me to put it?
That's why what I
Huh?
put forward doesn't add a penny to the debt, but it is the kind of approach that will enable
That one's
more
big.
people
Must
to
be
take those new
giving my
jobs.
dog spaghetti.
To see
My mom told
some
me.
increase in incomes, and we certainly have had a long string of increasing jobs. We've got to do more to get.
So then he couldn't get in, and he walked away.
With Mr. Trump, even conservative economists will be buckets right now and say that the numbers don't add up. That your idea you talked about Trump.
Then there's this footage of these 2 guys that were driving down a dirt road, and they saw a clown in the distance, and then this happened.
What? Dude, what? What? Is that a clown? No. Wait. Step on it. No, step on it. Step on it. Step on it. Go, dude. No, I got it. It's fine. Go. I got it. Oh my God. What the?
I know, fucking terrifying.
That
This next
is.
clip is even scarier. This guy was driving by a car wash in the middle of the night, and this is what he saw.
Fucking hell. Go get it on Snapchat. Get it on Snapchat. What the? No, this can't be real. Yo, dude, we need to turn. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
That one gave me fucking goosebumps.
Look, our country.
Oh, now this next clip happens pretty fast, but there's a close-up that really freaks me out. So this is footage of 2 teenagers driving in the middle of the night when they see a clown by their car, and then this happens.
so many, I've developed so many friends over the last year, and they cry when they see what's high-class factories that we thought of 20, 25 years ago, and because of the board that her husband signed and she blessed 100%. It is just horrible what's happening to these people in these communities. And she can see that her husband did well, but boy, did they suffer.
Oh god, that one when it drives by and the clown is like close up in the window. I'm gonna have nightmares fucking forever. Now this next sighting is probably the most graphic out of all of them, and that is of a group of teenagers driving when they see a clown in the middle of the night standing in the road. And then the driver gets out and beats him up with a baseball bat, and then shit just gets crazy.
Okay, what the fuck? No, this is not what's happening. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't fucking leave.
Now I did some research, and luckily that last clip I showed was actually a prank. It was by a YouTuber named Andrew Productions TV, and it was totally fake. But that's a confusing thing about these clown killer sightings. We don't really know which ones are real and which ones are fake. Well, honestly, if a lot of them are real, but it's just random people who want to freak people out and dress up as a clown. Like, how many of them are actually killers? I don't know. Well, the killer clown craze isn't just in America. It made its way over to the UK. Now, in just the last week alone, there have been 20 killer clown sightings and attacks, and these ones are way more fucked up in America. There have been a lot of clowns that were running around with knives.
It's just not going to work. We're going to pull the country together. We're going to have trade agreements that we enforce. That's why I'm going to have a trade prosecutor for the first time in history. And we're going
Listen, people, there was an incident when two young girls were walking to school and a black van pulled up with clowns in it, and the clowns unrolled their windows and asked the girls if they wanted to come with them to a birthday party. And luckily, the girls fucking freaked out and ran away. If they wouldn't have, that would not have ended well. Then this happened. There was a man who was holding some beer bottles. He had just left the liquor store, and he saw a clown in the distance. Well, he decided to start throwing his beer bottles at the clown. Check it out.
I want to walk out, but he's standing in the way. I think he's some sort of joker. Oh, yeah, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I want to get past. I want to go home.
$6 billion was missing. How do you miss $6 billion? You ran the state.
Go on then. Yeah.
$6 billion
Mate.
was either stolen. They don't know. It's gone. $6 billion.
And all of those sightings are only a few of them. There have been so many in the last few months. Now let's talk about why it's all happening. Now the first conspiracy theory is that it's all one big publicity stunt. So for those of you who don't know, there was a big horror movie in the 90s called It. It was based on a Stephen King book, and it was about a clown who terrorized a group of kids in a small town. Now this clown would pop up in random places, scare the kids, sometimes even kill them. Probably the most frightening and memorable scene from that movie is when the clown was in the rain gutter and attacked a little girl. Now I'm warning you, this is probably the creepiest movie clip of all time, and it will give you nightmares, so good luck.
Hi, it's Georgie. Aren't you going to say hello? Oh, come on, Bucko. Don't you want a balloon?
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. My dad said so.
Very wise of your dad, Georgie. Very wise indeed. I, Georgie, am Pennywise, the dancing clown.
especially kids and families, get ahead and stay ahead with your 30 years, and I'll let the American people make that decision.
Well, I think I did a much better job. I built a massive company, a great company, some of the greatest assets anywhere in the world.
I'm just out of breath right now
Many,
because of
many billions
this.
of
I'm like,
dollars.
I don't want to watch
I
the
started with
movie,
a $1
but
million loan. I agree with
I
that. It's a
have
$1
not
million
either,
loan,
so
but I built a phenomenal
I've only seen
company.
clips of it.
And if we could run
Georgie. So now we know each other.
Now you're thinking, Shane, that movie came out in the early 90s. Why would they be doing a publicity stunt for that movie? Well, that movie is being remade, and the remake comes out in the next year. So the theory is they want to get some buzz going, get some hype going, so maybe they staged an incident where creepy clowns were talking to kids. Maybe it never even happened. Maybe the family that said it happened got paid by the movie studio. And then once that happened, you know, people in the world just kind of took it upon themselves to start dressing up as clowns and freaking people out. Maybe it got out of hand. Maybe the movie studio was like, oh fuck, we did not expect this to happen, so we were definitely not going to let people know that it was a publicity stunt. Maybe they only planned to do one killer clown sighting. Maybe they had no idea any of that was going to happen. I mean, movie studios do publicity stunts like this all the time. Remember that movie that came out like a year ago, The Gallows? It was about some kid named Charlie stuck in a school and he was haunting everybody that came in. Well, remember around the same time there was the Charlie Challenge where YouTubers would like put two pencils together and ask Charlie if he was here. I mean, hell, I even did the challenge and I didn't know it was a publicity stunt. And I don't think the movie studio ever actually came out and said it was a publicity stunt because I think they didn't want to take credit for it because I think it just got too fucking weird and creepy and they were just like, we don't want to be part of this. Well, maybe that's what's happening with this. Now the second theory is a little crazier and it involves Donald Trump. Honestly, nothing would surprise me anymore with Donald Trump. And that is the theory that he created all of this. Now listen. Let me explain. Donald Trump's whole campaign is based on fear. He wants people to be afraid of ISIS. He wants people to be afraid of the economy, afraid of everything. Because he's going to come and he's going to fix everything. He's going to fight the bad guys. He wants you to be afraid so that you will want him to be president. So what if him and his people were like, hey, what is everybody most afraid of? Being killed and clowns. Clowns are on the list of the top 3 things that people in the entire world are afraid of.
Let's just say I'm scared of both.
They hired
Being
people,
killed
they
and
paid them
clowns. 'Cause I hate clowns to
and they're
death.
on tape saying, "Be
And I would
violent,
never want to die,
cause
but
fights,
that's
do
gonna
bad
happen
things."
sometimes
I would
in your
say the only way,
life.
because
So
those stories are all totally
So what if his people were like, hey, what if we start this killer clown phenomenon? Make everybody afraid to leave their house because there's going to be killer clowns everywhere. And what if, as the election gets closer, you bring it up and you say that you're going to fight these clowns? Now, he hasn't talked about it yet, but I guarantee you, soon, real soon, he will. I know it sounds crazy, but honestly, is it? I mean, politics is all based on fear. Clowns are the scariest thing in the whole world to pretty much everybody.
I'm hungry.
So I'll tell you what, in particular in Chicago, people were hurt and people could have been killed in that riot. And that was now
Shut up.
all on tape, started by her.
I'm listening to Donald Trump right now.
That she got these people to step forward. If it wasn't, they get their 10 minutes of fame. But they were all totally, it was all fiction. It was lies and it was
Mama, can I do this? Hot wings.
Did to women.
Getting up some hot
A
wings.
number of women have come forward.
Who'd you wanna be?
Exactly what he did to them.